What's going on here, eh? I've been dragging around this winged ant. I think it's a male. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still alive. Whoops, what's happening to my focus? There was about 4 of them trying to do things to it before, and now it's just these 2. The one on the front seems to be the most persistent. But yeah, no idea what's going on. Are they trying to banish it overboard? For a while it looked like one of them was trying to pull off its wings, but yeah, I don't know, they're just pulling on it in general. The one that got hold of its antenna up the front, it doesn't seem to let go. Yeah, what's going on? Alright, just gonna stand around now. Well, so this one's looking a bit healthier today. It's actually looking a bit healthier yesterday, doing more climbing and so on. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be any kind of queen. It's climbed the toothpick a few times, and that's given me a chance to get a better look at it, and yeah, I think its thorax is just a bit knobbly, and that's why I thought maybe it had wing scars. Yeah, so I think it was just a sick ant, and that's why it was behaving differently to the others. And now that it's had time to chill out, it seems to be alright. I would release it, but we just had pest control, so I feel like if I put it out in the garden, it's just gonna die. Yeah. I don't know how much pest control, kills your ants in the garden, but I might have a look and see if any of its friends are around, tomorrow. And if I can see its friends, then yeah, I'll let it out. Otherwise, I don't know, I feel bad about it, you know. So, yeah. Oh, we're taking another nap. So, I got this idea that maybe this ant didn't really have access to water because it wasn't digging down to the water line. So I just dropped, you know, a couple of drops of water in there. And she's pretty interested in that spot. And I can't tell really from this angle, but is she digging? Or is she just trying to get down to where the water is to get a drink? Yeah, I guess she must have been thirsty. Yeah, I've been a little bit reluctant to drop water in just because, you know, I don't want mold to grow. But yeah, if there's just a couple of drops, maybe that's all she needs. What is she doing? Yeah, I think you can see a little bit better now that texture on her back that made me think, you know, wing scars. Um, yeah, I don't know. That looked like digging to me. But yeah, that's sort of, you know, that thorax is what made me think maybe she was a queen. But her behavior hasn't really given me that so much. But yeah, I don't know. Also, queen or not, what species of ant is this? Because I've seen a few of them around. I hope pest control hasn't killed them all, but, you know. Tomorrow, if the weather's better, I'll have a look and see if this ant has any friends left. But yeah, no, that looks like digging to me. So we're digging down to the waterline. Yeah, so I'm a little bit confused now because the ones I've had that seem to be definitely worker ants, they never did any kind of digging, and um, I guess I didn't try dropping water in there to see what they would do. So, um, you know, this is the first time I've sort of seen this behavior um, after dropping the water in there, and I kind of wonder, like, if she's digging, does that mean she's potentially a queen? I don't know. And could the others have been queens? Although actually, that the first one that I got that wasn't a queen, I have seen more that look exactly the same running around. That ant that I most recently let go that looked like a golden-tailed spiny ant, that one, I haven't seen any more of those around. Not that I've spent a lot of time looking. So I kind of wonder what she was doing around here and if she was a queen or not. Because she was bigger, I think, maybe, than the ones that I've looked up. But hey, I don't know. And she was pretty determined to escape. Whereas this one has had trouble climbing up. So I guess a little bit easier to handle. Did I say last time that the golden-tail spiny ant, or whatever it's called, was semi-claustral and therefore harder to look after? So even if it was, maybe that's okay to have let it go. But yeah, look, we're digging now. suppose there's a possibility that she's a queen and might set up camp here. Either that or just digging for water. But I'm not sure how much workers want to survive when they're on their own, so yeah, I don't really know what's going on at this stage. And it's interesting that water would trigger this behavior. Whoa, that's a big chunk. Yeah? Oh, okay. Oh. Alright, it's the next day, and you can kind of see the little divot that the ant has dug up there. But it seems to stop for periods until I add a little bit more water, and then it goes back down there. So, not entirely sure what the motivation is for digging in this case, you know. When queens dig, it seems to be to make like a little house to have the kids in. When this one, which I'm pretty sure is a worker, is digging, I don't know, it's responding to water and stuff. But I'm not exactly sure what function digging has with regards to that water. Hello. Anyway, I'll have a look a little bit later and see if any of its friends are still alive after the pest control guy came. And see if it's safe to let it go. Okay, so little ant mate has taken to sitting in the little hole that she made. Not sure what the reason is. Maybe like just being a little hole makes it feel like a safe place. Like, see how there's some dirt along the side? Whoops. Yeah, for a while she was sort of hiding underneath one of those. So maybe it's like a security thing. But yeah, no, I just went outside. I've gone outside a couple of times today to the spot that I found her, and none of her friends were around. So I don't know if that means that pest control killed all of them, or if they're just like, you know, some of them have died, so they're avoiding the area. But yeah, I don't think it's safe to let you go, little mate. Not at the moment anyway, so I'll check tomorrow, and I'll just keep checking and seeing if there's any of her friends. But like, it might be too late, because, you know, another ant group might move in, and she might be the last one from that mob. I did see some that were kind of similar, but not quite the same, on the other side of the garden. But I don't know if they're her mob, so yeah, we've got a lonely ant with nowhere to go for the moment, because if I release her on her own, she's just gonna get attacked by stuff, or she'll walk into the whatever the lingering poisons are from pest control. Because right nearby that area, there's also a colony of much smaller ants, and they seem to have been almost completely wiped out. I've only seen maybe like one or two of those smaller ants sort of in that area. Those ants, they were right behind like this, I don't know what you call it. It's like this pillar holding up our that little shade thing up the back there. Yeah, and I think that was like a key spot because, you know, you don't want termites going into those wooden things. So obviously that's been sprayed around that area. And that was right where the exit of their nest was. On the upside, those ants were killing one of Mum's plants because they were protecting the pests on it from their natural predators. So hopefully that tree will recover now that there are no ants guarding it, because they used to swarm all over it, going up, and I think they're probably going for the nectar as well. But I think they might have been protecting all the pests as well. So that huge colony's gone, and this one's colony doesn't seem to be in the area anymore. So you might be a lonely ant now. I don't know what to do with you, because if I take you out there, that's just a death sentence anyway. But a solitary life for an ant isn't very good unless you're a queen, so... I suppose there's always a chance that it might be one of those species where the workers can have eggs once they're isolated from the queen and her pheromones. They tend to be sterile, but I don't know, it would give ant something to do. I guess we'll see.